Start streaming. All add-ons. We can turn some of this stuff off. Turn that one off. No, not yet. It's very faint, and my hearings like just picks up on stuff like that. It's yeah.
Craft helms for our headstrong
Yeah.
allies.
I don't know if Ray lead is why I've been picking up on those audios. I think it's just a thing, a tick. Yeah. So we've raised. Okay.
The fellowship's an alliance from the mainland.
Oh wow. The one before Rails, Glade or Warden?
Best to put fine work with a polished. Help equip our soldiers. 3. The stakes are.
Yeah, always keeping an eye out, especially for red circles, because you got bombers. It's the easiest way to identify a bomber as through stuff like that. So it's oh wow, I got a lot of Durox Bane on. Okay. Been farming that. But yeah, it's the tech. It's
Ready for some new orders?
yeah, as you hear, we raised 1960. Awesome. It's a little bit lower than the previous years. I think it's because a lot of people, it's just hard right now for a lot of people. Money's thin and people are going through a lot of stuff. So it's even myself, like I've donated the same amount as I usually do, but it was still kind of hit the pocket kind of hard. I feel like my mouse is overreacting here a little bit. Go to be right back real quick. Yeah, that'll do it. Closing your lid. Right.
We need more. Welcome, Gav. And We believe the
There's two of these
As you
guys
can
here.
see behind me, the Meridian lens is finally complete.
It is finally complete. Look at that. Two of you guys there.
these attacks on our supply. A new supply.
I'm gonna be running around trying to give away some pink torch bugs and some content passes today. I think I got like one PC and one Xbox to give away for content passes.
3. The stakes are high.
Yeah. Zoss hooked us up. We've touched base with them a couple of times, and they come around. Last year they didn't really give us any bugs or anything. They didn't, but they did help promote what we were doing through their social media, which was awesome too. I mean, anything that they can do to kind of help is always appreciated. What quest do I got here? Yeah, it's super awesome. I'm trying to give those away. I just wish it would have brought in. It's awesome that like other players are out there kind of doing the same kind of thing, but at the same time, it's a little bit more difficult to, because it feels like I was going through some of the streams. It seemed like almost every streamer out there was giving away a content pass, so it seems like the market's a little flooded. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's awesome that I noticed a lot of them are doing fundraising too, which is awesome. It's great to see. Yeah, I do. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Did they open up the map? Did the wall fall? Okay. Emblems. Okay. Got you. That's cool. Huh. That's cool. Why can't I? Cool. Yeah. Yeah. There's tons of stuff that kind of going on right now. It's I did a little bit of this wall stuff some time ago, and it's the rest of the month I've kind of focused on trying to do the PvP stuff that I'm kind of doing, and it's I wanted to try to get like as many days in there as possible, but I mean I've been doing it long enough where I know I'm starting to burn out, and it's like it's not going to do me any good to burn out. Like,
Over here, mercenary.
yeah, no, it's like I've burnt out before, and like I just got frustrated and walked away. And a lot of times, like especially the first time you burn out, it's not about the burnout itself, it's about what you do afterwards. and kind of how you if you come back and how you take it from there. And it's like now when I do it, it's like I get into a mode, I get into a mood, and as long as I stay out of like the mood itself like doesn't crash the game for me, it just makes it difficult. I mean, the thing that really kind of drives me is the community that we got. I'm doing my effort to kind of keep those guys going, because those guys definitely keep me driving all the time. It's kind of why I almost do burnout, is because kind of bring a great experience to them. Have a good time. Yeah, well, not just that. Like people like me or group leaders and GMs and stuff. They're kind of the main reason why these games survive and progress and move forward. It's, if you don't have players that are willing to go out there and try to make those communities happen, they don't happen. Where's the next one? Yeah. Oh, that's sometimes it's motivation, sometimes it's just making sure that morale doesn't drop. Like it's and in PvP a lot of times it's just identifying like fights, like is like what are you gaining from it? Are you gaining like a great experience for everybody? Are you doing it because like the group is gonna abandon? Like some groups I just have to walk away because they've met like single individual players that are tanking and perma blocking. That's cool. I mean, I understand that aspect of it, but there at this point there's groups that basically are at that level where they're basically have more resistances than a perma block tank, and it's like it's impossible to fight them because they don't need high DPS, they just need to like outlast you. It's those fights get frustrating because there's really no value in them because there's no counterplay. It's like you have to outnumber them to like beat them, and even then like they're just gonna run around and hide or go get a camp as soon as they get like half wiped. Like the solo players, like there's definitely been some tanks, and a lot of them have been getting more involved with some of the group other groups. And I can see like some of the strategies of being like a block tank up front is really distracting a lot of groups and really helping out the bombers. And bombers have started to resort to chain bombing and group bombing, and it's challenging, it's frustrating, like, but I can appreciate the shift in kind of tone with it, and it's like, oh, bomber, and it's like, oh wait, second bomber, oh, third bomber. Yeah, it seems like that's when we're getting targeted most. Is like they know that we're going in for the reses, and they plan for it. And you see people get rezzed, and they just stand there and like don't move away, and it's like, okay, are these people not in our group? Are they not in comms? Are they new to the idea of being bombed? Like, it's always a challenge. You hear about the news about New World? Oh,
Victory! And if those worms come back, I'll kill them again.
yeah, or keep servers for a while. Yeah, that's. They said they're gonna run the servers until 2026, and I don't know if that means like till the end of 2026 or till like January. Like, they said they weren't going to do any more updates, and then they said they were going to try to keep what is it, the servers up, and I can't remember if the wording was until 2026 or through 2026. But they made it sound, they tried to, it sounded like they were keeping the door open for them to shutting all the servers down, which I think is not a good precedent to set for gaming, let alone the MMO community. You can't start an MMO and think that 4 years is a good window of gameplay for it and abandon it like when you haven't even made it 5 years. Like, especially a company like Amazon that is choosing to do it. It's not that they don't have the ability, or
Attend.
it sets a precedent and a reputation that, like, I don't ever want to own a game by them, because they're just gonna abandon it if it's not profitable enough. That's kind of where I stand on that one. Oh, okay. Yeah. That might be why they're doing it now. Yeah. I think the other question they got to ask themselves, like, it's not even proven that, like, even if it's AI, like, AI isn't even proven yet. Like, you don't even know if consumers want that product. Like, you're just making the assumption that because it might be a little cheaper, that consumers are just going to consume it. Like, we're just mindless beings that are just going to consume what you give us. And it's like, no, if the product sucks, like, you've spent all that money and you have no profits. So it's, and all that time, energy, and money, and now you got nothing going for you. At least that's kind of how I kind of feel on that. Like, it's more of a safety thing. I think you establish something that works, and then you replace the existing system, not demolish the existing system and then try to replace it with whatever's new. But you know, maybe that's why I don't have like a multi-billion or trillion-dollar company. What's in here? A worm cult. Okay, there's nothing in here. I don't see anything in here that I needed to... Huh. Let's go do the Ritz a little bit before... So my Saturdays are opening up a little bit, and I'm thinking I might start doing maybe a little bit of streaming on during this period, but what is it? Start doing some actual content creation. and try to do some videos. Thinking like intro to guild video would be good. Maybe a description on recommended or just tactics for raid leading for PvP. Just kind of start with those. One of the things I have wanted to just try to start doing is start a like a multi-game guild and start playing multiple games.
I can try. Of course. What do you... Anything with metal in it, and I don't mean horse. Excellent. Let me know if you have some time. If you convince. Of course. Come to think of it. Already done. Let me know if you have a good. Absolutely. Bring the rough craft a maple. I prefer to craft a maple bow at a woodwork. Every race has a traditional material they work into.
Okay. Let's see here. Looks like I lost you there.
Excellent. You'll regain some components. I've seen it. There's only proof. Yes, you have to prove. You know, of course. I have nothing left to teach.
Master Merrick, where are you?
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. What if I had like a set schedule where I wasn't really focused and I just made sure that I rotated between a variety of different like uh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's that, right? Yeah. Okay.
I heard they don't live in towns because the dark elf houses hate them.
Just between us, I heard the Ashlanders accuse the tribunal gods of murder.
Help me get back on my feet.
Oh. Right. Yeah. The another thing I was thinking is that like the GM himself wouldn't be the leader of the guilds inside of each of the individual games, that there would be like those would be officers or like branches, and the multi-game guild would actually be more of a
It is a constant.
like a group community where like a game could
You have my thanks for your
join the
contribution.
community if they
The
reached a certain
ships
like
gather
point.
anywhere
It's-
you encounter. You must remember,
if that makes any sense. Right. And like basically the game the game specific groups they would have to be focused and have their own community and basically be able to operate independently, and then once they've kind of established themselves, and they could join the larger community by kind of what's the word?
This will get good swords aren't all we craft here.
Shoot, I'm sorry, I was
The
going
fellowship
got a
folks from
brain fart there. They'd be able to kind of just be associated with it, and then that way that like the head lead could still bounce around from game to game, but they wouldn't be responsible for those like he wouldn't be trying to manage all of these communities. They would have their own basically leaders within themselves that would work kind of independently of like the main group. Right. Oh, yeah, no. It's less that, and but I can see kind of like your point, just to make sure that those individual communities aren't discriminating against other players and still kind of promoting like your main objectives. Yeah. Good point. Yeah, and it's something that I always try to work to, especially in our group, to avoid that elitism. It's I always kind of felt that something like that is us trying to avoid that as much as possible is what's kind of made us as successful as we have been. Dude, I see what you're saying, but you sound like a bot when you say stuff like that. Let me guess, you got a Discord, and you want me to talk with you on your Discord? It's not gonna happen, man. Like, I get invites of people trying to... It's like, dude, I'm not gonna talk to you on a third party. It's like, sit and hang out. You can do it here. What's that? Oh, in our group, the health thing? It's we haven't really gotten into a point where we're looking to like strictly enforce that. It's more of a highly recommended and something that we're kind of toying around with making a rule, but we haven't made it a rule yet, if that makes any sense. It's because metas change, and I feel like every time that we kind of adjust or make a significant change towards like pushing towards a meta, the meta's like, oh well, we're changing now. Like they're aware. Yeah, it's frustrating at best. I want to do that. So it's, yeah, I mean, it's, and I've tried to make moves in certain directions with the guild, and it's I try to see where the negative parts of those things are happening, because they definitely happen, and it's I always try to be positioned to kind of step back a little bit. Like, I've tried to do a little bit more structured group and stuff like that, but there just really isn't a desire for our community to really do that. Like, yeah, there is a little bit. There's a few people that are into it, but a lot of the players are just don't want to take things to that level, because it kind of ruins the game for a lot of them. So it's right. And then yeah, there's that, and there's also the
put your nose to the grindstone quickly. The fellowship.
shoot, did I do all those quests?
The stakes are high, so make every moment.
Shoot. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's also the kind of desire to, the need to have more support in group, and the need to have additional healers, like just even like within the meta, like in a lot of the group play, you need a certain amount of healers or a certain amount of tanks, and the players just want a DPS. They don't want to do any of that stuff. They just want to do DPS. Like, a majority of players that PvP just want to be the ones getting the kill and doing all that stuff, and it's, you still need those players that come in and play the support. Elena James, I see you. I see you. Yeah. I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, never mind me, guys. It's the, I'm kind of also talking with somebody else in my ear. It's, yeah, or just like getting pushed by as many players as you do, and still like holding your ground. The event. What is the quest that I got here? Yeah. Yeah. Carrot soup. I don't know how to make carrot soup. Let's see here. I think I got a bot or something in my Twitch chat trying to start a conversation with me, and they're like, "Oh, well, I can't hear you very well, but so if you chat with me in the words, we can chat." It's like, "No, you're a bot. You can't respond to the audio. You can only respond to the text." Let's see here. So, turret. Looks like I've got I got a recipe that I gotta cook for some event that I've gotten into, and just don't have the recipe for carrot soup. Yeah, I gotta find a recipe for carrot soup, or maybe just not do that quest. Oh, that I don't do the daily thing. It's mainly because I don't always have my crafting bags available to me. And that's not so much pulling from your crafting bag, it's putting stuff into it. And if you're doing writs, you run out of space rather quickly, especially if you have as much stuff in your character's inventories as I do. So it's just don't do that content. Plus it's a lot of repetitive stuff that yeah, it is what it is. I would do it probably more if I didn't work for a living. It's really what it comes down to. It's like, hey, I would do this content way more if I, you know, had 5 times the amount of free time I have, and nothing important to do. Like, I could totally go on to a character and just repeat the same content over and over and over again, like, because that would be in retirement. Yeah, that's what. Oh. Oh, the Witches Festival? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Per character. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I should probably jump over to one of my characters, like the character I was focusing this one on, and do that. I don't really have a main character. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna entertain this bot a little bit and see where they go. See when they're like, "Oh, well, can you contact me on Discord? And we can talk." Never mind me. It's I get a little distracted sometimes.
Over here, mercenary.
Definitely a bot. Yeah, have some fun, huh? I mean, like, waste my time. Over here. Yeah,
You have
this.
my thanks for
Oh,
your
full
contribution.
inventory. Shoot. Um. What else we got here? Sell those. Probably deconstruct those. Should just deconstruct all of those, but not yet. Okay. Oh, interesting. I could put those in the bank. Add on.
How can I help?
Yeah, even now I'm having like inventory management problems. Where did that? Put that in there. I'll put that in there. Oh, okay. I have more stuff to put in there, it looks like.
Greetings.
Here. Okay, there we go.
Hello there.
Dismiss. Welcome to Army of the Pact. So it's like what, your evening right now, Pat? Oh, okay.
This one wondered. Excellent work. We can't leave the camps and defend it.
Oh, okay.
Did you acquire? You have my thanks for it.
I don't know about that, but see here, where else we going here? All right, that's right. I'm leveling stuff. I don't. I don't think about them at all.
Hold there, you low-born cur. You have gap. You
No.
must remember,
I was in the furnishing.
Zasima knows that look. You are ready to strike. If
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah. Cool. No, man, it's like any of like the collectible stuff. I get that like a lot of people are into that. It's just that's not my tea. It's I don't really get into the no. Well, it's not that. It's like you'll never get enough. Like it's like not just that. Like if I'm collecting collectibles, I'm not doing it in a game. New World is a prime example of why I wouldn't do that in a game. Because like it's dependent on you giving them constant money, or maintaining it constantly. Like I have I collect stuff. Like when I collect stuff and do collectibles, I do it like real life, not like the most I would do that wouldn't be like physically tangible would be I would start getting into like stock markets and stuff like that for collect like stuff like that. But it's game wise, no, it's like even with what is it, Grand Theft Auto, they're talking about like having like coins and stuff like that inside the game, and that market hasn't even gone through a legitimate correction yet. So it's I wouldn't really be into that either. Especially like when it was founded, I was talking with a bunch of programmer guys, and they were basically like that Bitcoins and stuff was kind of the anarchist, like it was kind of developed by a bunch of like people that were interested more in anarchy, and it was to kind of get a stranglehold on the financial industry so they could rip it off. Like I'm still waiting for that whole system to crash. And it had like I know a lot of people are claiming that like buy the dip and all this other stuff, but it hasn't gone through a legitimate correction, and they keep saying it's a money or an asset, but it costs money to maintain. You can only use it if the system is up. You can only use Bitcoin if you have internet access, electricity, and all the other stuff. Like at least with cash, like the entire power of the the US dollar, it could go out and people would still respect and use money, for a certain period of time until like maybe years after like the system was down, and even then like coins and like those type of physical things would still be useful. Like with Bitcoin, like one EMP or a couple EMPs in the wrong place, and that you not only lose access to that entire system, and like there's no value in it having any of that stuff. No. What's that? Got you. Yeah, yeah. Got you. Yeah, it's... Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's... Nice. Yeah, it's I'm not really the market for kind of selling those things, and it's oh, okay. Yeah. That's yeah, I need a DPS. Something on my bar. Yeah, the houses are pretty cool. It's just for me, the money that I spend, it's or at least kind of my attention kind of goes to, yeah, it's I don't know. It's not housing. I'm not playing this game to play housing. There are definitely other games that I prefer to play when it comes to like housing and stuff like that, and those are more survival games, and it's mainly because it's a little bit more freeform when it comes to building architecture and structure. There's kind of more of a need in some cases, well, some games that is, to build a defensive things, because like your perimeter like will be attacked and pushed, and it's I like what is it, terraforming. I like modifying the land around wherever I'm playing, what I'm building, so that I can add that into an aspect of whatever I'm kind of doing. I guess I'm still stuck on the kind of attention, because it's, yeah, I don't know. You're mentioning like the music boxes and a lot of like the housing system. It just doesn't grab me here. Only sir. Yeah, but I mean, not particularly you, but there's communities in this game that just like are whole-headed, like that's all they do, and I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that there's definitely people in the community that, you know, it's a draw. It's definitely for people. It's not my crowd. It's, I guess, is the best way to put it. Yeah, yeah. Because you can definitely go a little bit overboard in a lot of that stuff. put in here? I think I just gotta switch characters because I'm running out of inventory.
Speak with me a moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes?
Anything I...
Yeah.
How may I...
I mean, yeah, it's if I spent more time like going in the house, like at this point, like a lot of my furnishings are just me like just trying to get stuff out of my inventory and just like dumping it off in a house, which I might have to do on this character, but it's that's kind of all it really is for me. It's just like more storage and just dumping stuff off. Like it's
Ooh, the glitter.
we do have like a guild house though, and it's yeah, I set up somebody gifted me one of the houses, so we haven't been able to there isn't an actual like guild house that's a thing. So I took the yeah, it's Gold Coast, the Gold Coast one. Let me see. No, what is it? The ruins of the Iliad ruins, the Varles. Yeah, somebody gifted that one to me. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So somebody gifted me that, and I set that one up as the guild house. There was a recent one in one of the newest expansions, and it had a house in that one, and I don't know if it's in. Can't remember what zone it's in. It's one of the newer zones. Maybe it's. I don't know. Anyways, it had a house, and it was a really nice house, and I almost got it because it was the most ideal location for like a guild house, and I just couldn't bring myself to do that. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
There's really no such thing as.
Oh wow. Yeah. So the suspected bot was a bot. It's a bot trying to promote themselves as a graphic designer, and
Thank the three. You have my thanks.
yeah, the first giveaway is, oh hey, I can't talk to you. You have to type in chat for us to talk. And it's like, Okay, so you can't hear and translate, so that means you need me to speak. Second giveaway was no direct response to the details I gave them. They're just like responsive, like, oh, cool, and let's move on to the next thing. Like, no, like, legitimate reactionary to subjects that I brought up. Like, it's... Come on, man. Like... Kind of almost insulted by a lot of these bots. I don't know about DMing. I've been getting DMs and it's just these random like friend invites. And I have to ignore them. And I haven't gotten very many DMs about like hey, I'm a graphic designer. It's yeah. Yeah, it's we just recently had a bot or a troll show up and just spam a bunch of stuff, but we have been getting the crypto bots coming in. It's like, dude, nobody wants your crypto stuff. And they do it like in all the wrong channels, and it's Dude, do you still think you're better than everybody, or are you still convinced that you're humble? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Okay, dude. Yeah, that's why you can only run with the specific builds and all this other stuff, yeah. Can't pick up from zone. Hey, but since you're here, dude, why don't you donate? No, you don't wanna, you just wanna come in here and talk shit? Okay. Quality human being there.
We push the enemy back.
Not so close, Patches. Yeah. Come down to this gorge too. Yeah.
Ooh. Go talk with this dude. We need more inventory. So any chances of seeing you during raid, or is that still a little bit too late or too early for you? Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's, I bet. Even though statistics say work from home is actually, it's better for the employee, better for productivity. It's, yeah, I get it. Us? Our guild? No, I don't know about growth. It's just stable. Like it's just maintaining what we got. Like it's yeah, and then it started to pop down. Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit of it is like people that like the game itself, and we kind of, I think it's because we don't try to focus on being elitist or like trying to like set ourselves as being like the it group to join. We just kind of try to make it an environment where people are welcome to play the game without any pressure to play it in any specific way. And it's so we're open to like new players, we're open to people like not performing at a certain level, like because it's my belief that you don't start out the game playing at like a top tier. Like you need to have a place to kind of come and start, and it's the main. I think the other thing is that even though we don't play at that, or we don't require players to play at that particular level, we have all the players that do play at those like higher end group of levels always focusing us. Like, so I mean, that has to be something said about either like the quality of the players that we're playing with, or the kind of level that we are, even though we don't demand that of our players. And I think it's because like we give out as much as we get, and there might be a meta of groups being super tanky, but they have to do that, because if they do anything short of that, they're gonna get wiped. And it's yeah. And it wasn't always like, and it wasn't always meta. Like some of it was just maneuvering. Like some of it was just the calls from the raid leads. And it's just making the calls and just like getting into better positions and knowing, like seeing the repeated patterns that they were doing and just countering them so effectively. Like it's like yeah. Yeah. Right. And even then, like those fights are just like it's competitive, because it's 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 a little bit, it's not as bad as like when we get into fights like that with like Dig and you said Imperial Guard, like in those larger groups that kind of take us on. It's it's laggy, but it's not as laggy as like when we're fighting like 5 or 6 ball groups all at once at areas. Like yeah, because and I say that because like they come from multiple factions, and they're not the only reason they might tussle a little bit or dance. They're not really fighting each other, is because we're not there to fight, because we've gotten into a defensive position and we're up on the walls like counter sieging and stuff like that. Like it's really the only time you really see them fight is when we can't be an option for them to fight, so they need to do something. So it looks like they're not working together. So they dance with each other. It's not even fighting. It's just like shielding up and then just running through each other a couple times and realizing that that's going to go nowhere, and then go back to sieging. Like it's. No, because like I brought this up a couple times, and it's a lot of times like what we do is a lot based on like the raid lead and their experience and like their ability to make calls. Because I mean we have like, it's not just me. There's like 4 or 5 other raid leads that raid throughout the week, to the point where they have a schedule, and we've added an extra day, and I only have 2 days a week now. Like, it's, but when it comes to the ball groups, like, their whole structure is being stacked on each other and constantly buffing each other. And as soon as they siege, they have to spread out, or they require to stack on 1 or 2 siege weapons. And if the ball group comes up and starts sieging, and it keeps unflagged, it's like, no, push out on them. Like, they can't sustain like their formation right now, because it's not, it's a weakness of like how they run and how they're built. They're too spread out. So it's, we take advantage of that, because we know it as one of their weaknesses. Which is also just in general, like all the CC immunities and things that they've added into the game have hugely benefited ball groups, with like polls not working, like lockdowns not working, stuff that takes advantage of shields, and then they release stuff like the current stuff that just really doesn't do enough. So it's, yeah, if there's a ball group sitting on sieging, it's like I'm gonna be aggressive on them in that moment, because they can't sustain that formation, especially some of the groups that are more geared towards running around a 3rd floor and shielding. Like, they're the most susceptible to spreading out like that, because they're tilted so far into being in that ball formation that they really can't be spread out. If they are, like, they're extremely vulnerable. And I have a few years of experience doing all that stuff, so it's
Did you acquire? You have my. You have proved your strength.
okay. My inventory is full. Full inventories. Oh. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's... Probably, yeah. Maybe. If. Yeah. Oh. Oh, we did all that. Okay. Wait, did we go to the... We do this? No, we didn't do this yet.
You must
There
remember.
you go.
It is a constant.
We'll learn that one. Okay. Down here. Alright, I'm gonna come back to this character because I'm really just doing a lot of this. Oh, I hope I was on the right bar when I was leveling stuff. My Arcanist, I really haven't gotten into. I don't know how it's not really my favorite class. It's like my least favorite class right now. So I haven't really been playing them at all. I'm just trying to level my existing one. And I'm leveling. Ooh. I should change that. Trying to level some of the skill lines. So that I have, so that they can be ready when I am ready to use them. And I'm still thinking about doing subclassing on some of my characters, but there are some that I won't. Like I have some of them specifically that are going to stay pure class. What am I thinking here? Weapons. Two-handed melee. Julianos. Okay. Construction. There we go. Yeah, I don't. I'm still chatting along. It's. Like I said, never mind me. Ah, okay. Nice. Okay, that's good. We'll log out real quick. Do some other stuff. I need more paintings in our place, or I need to. Yeah, need almost a hall to. In ESO, I like the paintings. In real life, I'd probably be painting them myself. I might collect a little bit here and there, but it's.
You've got...
I kind of like that one. And I kind of like that one. We'll save those. So, just to let you know, and I don't know what day we're gonna do it, but we're gonna start doing a little bit more of a like theory crafting type of workshop where we kind of come together and start theory crafting on some type of builds that we can do for PvP. I have some ideas of like directions I kind of want to go, and I understand that we're probably gonna have to do a variety of whatchamacallit, a variety of DPS, but I'm also thinking that I kind of want to do like some variations of healers and tanks that are tilted a little bit more towards DPS, because the majority of players want to be or do some kind of DPS, and it's just a reality. And it's I'm thinking it might be beneficial to, in order to kind of promote those roles of healer and tank, to kind of tilt some of those builds towards that. Maybe not like top end, but like even with healer, like there's a couple healing sets that you can increase DPS of the people around you. So there's that, and same thing with tanks and. Even perma blocks, I'm always hesitant to kind of include those into some of the group, but I can see the benefits of them. What am I looking for there? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. One of the most effective ways I've noticed from permablock tanks is bashing. Notice bashing is one of the more effective ways to kind of counter permablock tanks. It's bashing them, yeah. it interrupts them, and it's right. But if you oh shoot, I'm in the wrong build. Right, and it's it seems like a lot of like bad, like it's just weird because I don't know if it's like interrupting them or like what the mechanics of it's going on, but it seems. Oh, okay. Point A, right? Okay. Right, so we're just bringing down the resources faster. Right. That negating them, like it's. Okay. Yeah, never make stupid mistakes. Like this is my DPS bar right here. Yeah, sometimes, but it seems like the immunity and like the reaction time, like I know a lot of us, like when we get stunned or charmed or whatever, it's like breaking free takes like so much time, but then when we do it to somebody else, it seems like they just break free instantly. Like it's. Yeah, that's still like, and a lot of us have that. It's just. Them. I would have definitely gone with a different build if I realized I was doing this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, which is probably me. Usually if I'm running a healer, I tend to be the top, or at least in the top for healing. Oh no. Got you. I'm pretty sure ball grips would find a replacement for that. I have my PvP tank build on right now, and I've decided to hit a world boss in the new zone. We're at 59%. No. Right. Got him. Oh shoot, what's this? What are we hitting here? What are we hitting? What are we hitting? Because we're gonna die here. A new mechanic. There was just a new. There's a mechanic here where it got turtles collapsing on us. No, it's they're. I'm calling them turtles, but they're not really turtles. Shoot. And it reset. Damn it. Okay. It's in the new zone. It's in the new zone. It's... Yeah. That's Red Mountain. That'll be fine. I need a group content here. Okay, I restarted it. I'm already back at what is it, 60, 62. And I was doing it solo, and another guy just popped back in. So I think the DPS that I'm running now is a little bit, probably a little bit safer. Oh yeah, I'm taking down these turtles quick, making a gap. Yeah, 50%. Yeah, I'm doing much better now. Oh, and there's a third guy. Good. Got him.
I am a dreg, a hard-shelled stormcaller.
And I am an Orlok, a sea-riding shellcracker.
Someone's...
These attacks on our Just the shipment. A new supply ship.
Okay.
What's it? The fellowships and the
What do they want me to cook? No. Oh wait, they just need 3, and I just made. Okay. Oops.
just the smith. 3. The fellowships and alliance.
Sip of health. Almost there. Get a third one in there. There we go. Turn that quest in.
Can't believe our troops are climbing the Shrouded Pass. I guess it's the only way to reach the Dune Keep. The fellowships and want to be up
Yeah.
Then you must remember. The Stirk
Okay, we haven't completed any of those. What do we gotta make? We gotta make something over here. There we are. 3 iron axes. There we go. Good stuff.
The stakes. Fine work with the Three. Keep your wit. The
Right.
fellowships and
That over there? Yep, it's right there. Check this out. Craft, what is it? 3 bows? I do not have much of this stuff. Okay. That's not good. Not good at all.
best to put. Fine. The fellowships and alliance from the. Keep your wit.
Not sell you anything. Let's go ahead. Bring the merchant out.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Gonna buy some stuff I don't need. Maybe I just need to deconstruct some stuff. Like, I don't need those. Okay. Let's go ahead and okay. There we go. Already known, already known, already known. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Do. Wait. Over here.
Yes?
Oh, looks like I do have some recipes to
How may I serve?
put in there.
How can I?
I thought, yeah, there we go. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. That. Just keep those in my inventory. Okay.
Hello there.
Goodbye. Oh, wait. We want to bring you out.
Got plenty.
Oh. That looks good.
Ooh, the clitter clatter.
There we go. See here. Go.
Hopefully the fellowship's in it. Well done.
Thanks. What else we got going on here? Oh, let's take that one. And then we'll go do a bunch of this stuff. Why not? Are we late? That time, getting a little hungry. Oh, hey. We can get it there, can't we? There we go. There we go. Wow. Guy's got some bumps to him, doesn't he? How's the progress on this anyways?
You have my... Anyway, you must remember.
Excellent. We are. It is a color.
Okay. Okay, let's go do that.
Work for hire.
Good work. I can tell you're tougher than...
Mercenaries wanted. Apply here.
Yeah. Let's go out. It says help camp, but obviously not in there, right? Okay. Where did everybody go to? Let's go to this one.
Over here, mercenary.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I forgot something this morning. Oh, looks like we got to do another one of these. Cool. Getting hungry. Gonna have to grab something to eat here soon. Shoot. That one's not ready. The guy should have teleported, huh?
It is a
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was down here, huh?
Over here, mercenary.
It did end up starting. Still there, Pat? Awesome. All right. I think I'm gonna jump out, grab a bite to eat, and I might come back a little bit later tonight, but all right, man. Take it easy.
Excellent.
You have my...
Okay. I think I have supported them quite a bit. Oh. Well, guys, I'm gonna jump out. I might jump on a little bit later. Still need to try to give away some of those content passes and those pink torch bugs. But yeah, guys. So look towards that, and we'll try to do that later. As always, be cool, stay cool.